What if I told you the best senior engineers in 2026 are not coding less, they're coding smarter? And no, they're not letting AI replace them. They're using AI coding assistants to move faster, think deeper, and ship better products. That's the real shift. Because the engineers winning right now are not the ones typing every line manually. They're the ones who know exactly when to use AI, when to challenge it, and when to ignore it completely. So how are senior engineers actually using AI coding assistants in 2026? First, they use AI to kill repetitive work, boilerplate code, test generation, refactoring suggestions, documentation, migration tasks. The boring stuff that normally drains hours, AI handles a huge chunk of that. But here's where it gets interesting. Senior engineers are not using AI just for speed. They're using it to expand how they think. Need to explore a new framework, debug a weird edge case, compare architectural options, generate a rough implementation plan before writing production code? That's where AI becomes less like autocomplete and more like a thinking partner. But here's the part most people miss. Junior developers often ask AI, "Write this for me." Senior engineers ask, "What am I missing? What could break in production? What are the trade-offs? How would this scale? What security risks are hiding in this approach?" That difference changes everything, because in 2026, the most effective engineers are using AI to improve judgment, not replace it. They'll use AI to draft code, but they still review it carefully. They'll use AI to suggest solutions, but they still rely on engineering fundamentals. They'll use AI to move faster, but never blindly. And that's exactly why senior engineers are getting so much value from these tools. They know that AI is powerful, but they also know it can be confidently wrong. So instead of treating AI like a magic machine, they treat it like a fast, tireless collaborator that still needs supervision. And honestly, that mindset is becoming a career advantage. Because the future doesn't belong to engineers who reject AI, and it doesn't belong to engineers who depend on it for everything. It belongs to engineers who know how to work with AI without losing their edge. So if you're serious about staying relevant, growing faster, and becoming a better engineer in the age of AI, learn the tools, but sharpen your thinking even more. Because the real skill in 2026 is not just writing code, it's knowing how to lead the machine. If this kind of content helps you stay ahead in tech, hit subscribe, follow the channel, and stick around, because we're breaking down exactly how AI is changing software engineering, careers, and the future of building. And trust me, this is only the beginning.